Standing in a very distinct feature, by the way. If you are in cave country, if you live in cave country, you know what this is. It's called a sink or a sinkhole. And that is one of the telltale signs that there are probably caves in the area. Now, you've got dry stream beds on the surface. You've got a lot of exposed, weathered gray rock and a few other things. But certainly a big bowl-shaped depression. You know, if you take the look around here, 360 degrees, it's up all the way. Now, when I was a kid, we called a bowl-shaped depression in the ground a pond. You know, I lived on the farm, we'd go swimming in it. But when you're in cave country, oftentimes, well, that water goes underground very quickly. Because essentially, this is a sink, and underneath your sink is what? A drain, that's right. So what you are all about to do is go down the drain.
Go down the drain.
The drain of Mammoth Cave, one of many. Now, we're going to talk a little natural history while we're down there, but understand that basically caves are just natural storm sewers. Limestone is bedded horizontally, and if you get vertical fractures in that, the water can get in there, and that's what will produce the sinkhole over time. And that water is going to run all the way down to wherever the current water table is. And hopefully there's a way for it out. Otherwise, what is going to happen? It's going to fill up, right? So that water is going to go through those horizontal beds, or the spaces between the beds, and it's going to run out at the bottom of the hill. And so what we have are large amounts of water running in over along I-65, running under what we call the Mammoth Cave Plateau, and running out in the lowest area here in the park, and that would be the Green River. And as it does that, it produces caves. We're going to see cave passages on several different levels. We're going to have an opportunity to see several different types of cave, starting with what we're going to see on the other side of this door. Usually we have groups that are much larger than this, and I don't get a chance to show folks some of this stuff. But the fellow that owned this area thought there should be some caves around here. And if you're here in the wintertime, if it's 20 degrees out, and you come down here and you can look around the side of this hill, and it looks like smoke coming out of cracks in the rock. Well, he found a spot right over here. You see this little depression right over here? And that was a crack in the top of a big vertical shaft. Now, back in those days, they didn't mess around. You know, today we just get a real skinny caver. Just kind of squeeze them down through there and see what's down there. But, you know, Mr. Morrison, he didn't mess around. He just got out the dynamite, blasted the top open on that. And being the brave guy that he was, he tied a rope around this big poplar tree right here. And he tied the other end of that rope around the waist of his nephew Earl.
His nephew.
And pointed to that big hole right there. And took Earl and his buddy a while to find it, but eventually they found where we're going to go. Now, we're going to be going down a series of vertical shafts that kind of connect here and there. This is actively forming still. And I think it's one of the most spectacular areas that we have an opportunity to share with visitors. You don't get to see vertical cave very often. So enjoy it as we go down. Stop and look at the walls and the ceiling. The domes, things like that. See how nature has and continues to sculpt these things out. Now, while we're in there, we are concerned about several things. One is your safety, and certainly we want to protect the place. As far as the resource goes, we're just not going to do anything to mess it up, okay? We're not going to use tobacco products in there. We're not going to eat walking through the cave. We do not allow flash photography or floodlights or anything like that in the cave, so please set your devices accordingly so we don't have to deal with those blinding lights while we're in there. We don't collect things, mark on things, leave personal items in the cave. We don't rub our hands on walls and formations. Nothing in any way that would change or damage the cave. Now, as far as your own safety, number one, young folks, and that's if you're under 16, need to stay immediately with your adult. That's within an arm's reach on this entire tour, okay? It's important you stay on the well-defined trail. It is obvious where the trail is. Don't sit, stand, or climb on any rocks along the edge. Understand that you're going into a low-light environment with varying trail surfaces. It's going to be wet in places. There can be low ceilings. And so it's really very important that you pay attention. You don't sit, stand, or climb on any rocks along the edge or anything like that. Use the hand railings, and you are allowed to snap a few photos, whatever, but it's very important we keep the group together, both for resource and safety issues. If you're going to take a photo, stop momentarily, snap the picture, and move on. But do these things in a way that we're not creating gaps in the group as we're making our way through. With a little bit of luck, Ricky will be waiting for us on the other end. Otherwise, Elizabeth's going to be leading you on a 5-mile nature walk back to the visitor center. So, you know, I think if you do those things, we'll get out of the cave safely, and the cave will be in good shape as we depart. Now here again, small group, it shouldn't really be an issue, but what we find is the slowest pace is always up front with the guide that's leading the tour. That's me. I can guarantee at no time on this tour is Ranger David going to be up front jogging. Okay? But what happens is the tour will stretch out. There will be several bottlenecks, and the people in the back have to play catch up. So don't think, oh, I'll just hang in the back. That way I can go at my own pace. No, you're going to go at the pace of this old guy. And if you want to walk at the slow pace, you stay up front with me. That'll get us in and out of the cave whenever we need to do that. So I guess with that being said, if you are ready to go in the world's longest cave with a couple of total strangers, going down the drain, follow me. I didn't get it yet. We can do that. Let's head on in here.
Let's don't candy canes. Huh? Let's don't candy canes.
Steps. Yeah, huh? I know, it's dripping on me. Oh my goodness. Look how little these steps are. Oh, be careful. Be careful, babe. Oh my God, this is beautiful. Holy crap. Oh. I'm glad I lost all that weight. Wow, this is crazy. How in the world did they get this down inside this cave? Oh my God.
That's just what I was thinking. If you started going in it. It's a grip. We'll all forget that.
Oh my God. Just don't look down. Oh,
If I trip with it, we all go.
Lord have mercy. I know I'm scared of heights now. Just don't look down. Holy crap. Oh Lord. Oh, we just keep going down further and further and further. Oh my God, this is really scary. We just keep going down and down. These steps are like 16 inches wide. That's it. 16 inches wide. Got steps, and then the flat platform is a rail you can see right through. Whew. And now we're on flat surface. Oh my God. Oh, that was scary. Oh my God, this is beautiful. It's scary, but it's beautiful. Oh my God, here we go down on steps again. Oh, I hear lots of water splashing. Oh, I hear it splashing. I don't know where it's coming from, but... Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, this is tight. I have no idea how they got these steps built through the system. This is crazy. Oh my God. Some of these spots are really tight. Whew.
It only goes one way.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Do not look down, do not look down, do not look down. We're coming! Oh, this is crazy. Oh my God, I just wish you can see the inside of this cave for yourself. Holy crap. Oh my God. A big person's not going to be able to get through here. Holy crap.
That's cool.
Yes, it is. Oh my goodness. Mother Nature in these caves are absolutely beautiful. Holy crap. Oh my God. Yeah, I bet. Oh, I want to look over so bad, but I can't. these steps are so tiny. Oh, oh my God. Oh, these steps are a little wider. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh my God, look at this. Oh. Oh my God. Oh. That water is just gorgeous. Oh. Mm-hmm. Oh. Oh.
Oh, I'm glad I'm wearing my suits.
Yeah, a tall person would be very, very uncomfortable in here.
My hat's saving my head.
Duck! Oh my goodness. That goes back in there somewhere. Oh. All right, now we're in total darkness. We can't use any lights, so you just have to kind of imagine. Oh my God, look at that.
See fossils sticking out of the wall.
Yeah. Yes.
Corals. All kinds of fossil stuff sticking out of the cave.
Oh my goodness.
Well, you can go on up and fill in the seats from the front there. We only got about a third of a trip today, so we ought to fill in these front seats just
Oh,
fine.
look at this.
Welcome to the Mammoth Cave.
Going downhill there.
Huh?
It's kind of slanted the wrong way.
Hang on.
Might as well hold on to that.
Huh?
We gotta climb.
I know. So you can,
Here, I'll split it up here.
huh? See if you can find, and start, no, find it first, and then start recording.
Yeah, we need to go up. If we're getting down, we need to go up. Now?
Oh well.
See, it keeps doing that. Gotta hold it down, I guess. Oh my God, can you imagine the Indians that went through here? Alright, there's a whole group. Mammoth Cave. Huh? They got a telephone down there.
Come on in, find yourself a seat. We'll get up front here. We got plenty of bench space up here too. We've got benches up here. Well, you know, I have come down that stairway thousands of times, and it never gets old. I mean, having the opportunity, I see Elizabeth back there, so everybody's going to make it is here. Having the opportunity to see a vertical cave up close, and the reason I say that is that, you know, I've been a caver for, probably about 100 years now. And in my younger days, when I was a little more adventurous, I would drop a rope down a big vertical shaft like that in a cave. It might go down a couple 100 feet, you know, and you clip onto that rope, and you're rappelling down through there. And that's what cavers do today, but they still don't see the cave the way you saw it. Because what they have is a little headlight right here. And they got their feet against the wall, and they're seeing a light spot on the wall. And that's probably about what they're going to see. Having the opportunity to see it lit up like that is really rare. And you don't normally get to enter a cave that way. It's usually down an elevator, or if you're on a commercial cave, or some blasted entrance, or just going in a horizontal passage. So, pretty cool. You may have also noticed that we got off before the bottom. We have come down about 250 feet so far. The bottom of the cave system, depending on the elevation